For quite a while now, we have been sharing the BL series that we like since the day we have become a BL fan. But even though we share the same favorite lists of BL series, we have different opinions about some topics that these BLs are trying to use or discuss to its audiences. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the unpopular opinions that you have commented on our community post last week. Just a reminder, please maintain healthy discussions with everyone even with different opinions. Before that, some of your favorite BL series might not be available in your country due to geolock restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these geolock BL series. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. For our first unpopular opinion, we have the topic of BLs far from the realistic world. During the pandemic, the number of BL fans skyrocketed, and the number of BLs being produced also increased exponentially. Because we were in a lockdown, we watched a lot of different kind of BLs, and we were exposed to different level of fiction. Fast forward to this day, we are enlightened that the shows that we have watched for the last 2 years are far different compared to the real world. To be fair, this is not only true to BL shows but also to non-BLs. But these things should always come down to the writer of the story and the script. Some series that show the reality of our society could be seen as a boring one and lack impact by some audiences. And there are also series that go beyond our imagination but are welcomed by a lot of fans. Some people might prefer the shows that could give them a reflection of real life. And there are also people who don't mind if this series still makes sense to them as long as they are entertained. For our second unpopular opinion, we could say that not every on-screen BL couple could please everyone to like them, and that's normal. Personally, I like Fluke as an on-screen couple, and I actually love the dynamics they are portraying on their shows. It's also kind of true that most of their series have some melancholy feel, but that might be because Fluke is known for his drama scenes even before until we meet again. I just hope that we could see both and Fluke in a series where it's not all about drama to see their other side of personality as an actor. I'm also not a fan of most second seasons of BLs because most of the time, it could not maintain the hype of the first season, and the flow of the story wasn't that great compared to the first one. The only exception that I could think of was Sada's S and Still Together, although technically it's not a second season. The failure of the second season is probably due to the fans' request and the hype that was built around the series. Other reason might be the amount of time for production and also for writing the script. In order to take advantage of the hype that the first season has created, the second season should follow almost immediately. For the third unpopular opinion, we have the topic of feminization and infantilization. One of the reasons why I stopped using the term top and bottom on my videos is because of stereotyping. We also associate that the bottom should always be the passive, the dominant, or the weak in a couple, but we are more than these as a person. For the infantilization part, I also notice this sometimes, but I think it's how the writers want their characters to be in order to drive the plot to whatever they want to be. Sometimes it works to get the attention of the audience, but most of the times, it's kind of annoying for some people. For the fourth unpopular opinion, we have the topic of BL quality. I also kind of agree that the quality of BLs that we have right now still isn't on par with that of non-BLs, but I also think that we are starting to close the gap 5 to 6 years ago. The quality of BLs wasn't the best, but those shows paved the way to what we have right now. Because of constant constructive criticism, little by little, we managed to improve the quality of the BL shows not only in terms of production quality, acting performances, script, plot, but also on the way how we view the LGBTQ+ as a one community. For this year, we have a lot of good BLs that are far better compared to the last 2 years, and is a good indication that we are still improving. It might take a couple of years more to be on par with non-BL shows, but as long as the quality of BLs improve year by year, we are on the right track. For the fifth unpopular opinion, we have the topic for fewer university BLs. I have always been vocal about my thoughts with regards to this type of BLs, but it's actually good to have more option to choose from. There are some university-themed BLs that I usually don't like to spend my time on, but there are quite a lot of people who enjoy it, and that's what matters. Another thing, BL becomes famous because of school-based BLs, and that was from 2014 to 2016 with Lovesick and Sodus, and also with Together the series from 2020. That's why school-based BLs are still popular even in 2022 and for the years to come. For the sixth unpopular opinion, we have the topic of not liking I Told Sunset About You. Most of the times, we are scared to share our different opinion when it comes to those famous BL shows because we might get attacked by some random people in the internet. But it's okay if we dislike something as long as we still respect those people who like it. Based on the comment, this BL fan dislikes I Told Sunset About You even though the series has good actors in it. Aside from the actors, there are other factors, which might be the cause of it, such as the theme of the story, the constant drama between the characters, or other things that we might like but some might not. Personally, I really like I Told Sunset About You because the story was well written, but this perspective is only from my own, and others might have a different view on it. At the end of the day, we choose what we like and enjoy those things to the fullest. For the seventh unpopular opinion, we have the topic of consent in BLs and non-BLs. If you would ask me, I would no longer consider this topic as unpopular since a lot of fans are now more educated when it comes to consent even in BL shows. Also, most BL series are now more careful when doing such scenes because it's important for them not to romanticize non-consensual scenes. At least, in this kind of topic, the BL shows are becoming better in a way that it has already lessened this kind of issues. I also kind of agree that in the first place, consent should be more clear when it comes to BL and non-BL shows. And these are your unpopular BL opinions. If you have your other unpopular opinion as well, don't forget to write it on the comment section below. Do you agree to the topics we have discussed earlier or not? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.